KOFO, let's go live to Dean Evans Stadium in Salina and join KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to 4A State Baseball Tournament action. As tonight the Ottawa Cyclones take on the Bishop Miege Stags in the quarterfinal round of this tournament. The winner will move on to play tomorrow afternoon at 1:15, and their opponent will be the Augusta Orioles. Augusta scored 5 in the bottom of the 6th inning and beat Basehor Linwood this evening 6-2. The other winners earlier today, Miege South down Hayes High 7-2 in the opener, and it was Independence getting 2 in the top of the 7th and beating Topeka Hayden this afternoon 5-3. Those two teams, Miege South and Independence, will play in the first game tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock here at Dean Evans Stadium in Salina. We welcome you to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show. Cyclones are taking infield. They are 16-5 on the season. They're the number 3 seed in this tournament. They beat Paola in 9 innings, 6-5 to advance. Bishop Miege, the number 6 seed, also was a 6-5 winner in the sub-state final, and they beat Ottawa League member Eudora Cardinals 6-5. Eudora with a furious comeback in the bottom of the 7th, but came up empty. And Bishop Miege, one of 5 Eastern Kansas League teams in the state baseball championships in classes 4A, 5A, and 6A this week. We'll take a break right here and come back with more. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You know Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa as the premier residential and commercial construction company. But did you know they also provide full repair for fire and flood restoration? Here's Bill Crowley, owner of Wise Guys Construction.
We offer full turnkey services, from cleaning and drying to the repairs of your project. We're an insurance preferred contractor. When disaster strikes, experience matters.
When it comes to your residential, commercial, or restoration needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, 785-229-5651.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Kansas so special?
They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And back here on the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show. Reminder, this ball game being brought to you by KOFO, our advertisers, and the member high schools of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. No rebroadcast in whole or in part may be made without the written permission of the KSHSAA. Cyclones have never won a state baseball championship. They finished third a couple times in 2009 and 2012. And back here at a facility that many of them are quite familiar with. Ottawa American Legion baseball team comes out here quite often, the last several years actually, to play in the 4th of July tournament out here. And so several of these ball players are familiar with this Dean Evans Stadium field. It's a big one. It's 338 down the line and left, 328 to the right field foul pole. And the power alley is 358 to left center, 355 to right center, and 385 feet to dead center field. So considerably bigger than Harvey Drake Field at Orlis Cox Sports Complex. Again, we'll tell you that 3 games already in the book here, with Miege South beating Hayes 7-2, Independence downing Topeka Hayden 5-3, and Augusta over Basehor Linwood 6-2. So this coming up, the 3 versus 6 matchup, and it'll be Zach Curry on the mound for Ottawa, and Ethan Axman will be pitching for Bishop Miege. The Stags missing their number 1 pitcher, who's been out with an injury. But Bishop Miege, with that 11-11 record, still a dangerous baseball team. They play in a very tough league, as evidenced by 5 of their members being in state tournaments around the state of Kansas. Let's take a break right here, and we'll come back with more. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Kansas. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back here on the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show. Wind is blowing across the field tonight from right field foul pole to left field foul pole. But again, such a big field, really haven't seen much in the way of any shots. Maybe one there early in the Augusta game that landed close to the warning track in left center field. But it's going to take quite a poke to get something out of here tonight. We've also been trying to keep touch with some of the softball action going along around the area teams. And we do have a final from here in Salina a little bit earlier this afternoon. In fact, the game just got over about 10 minutes ago. It was the Paola Lady Panthers beating Winfield by the final score of 4-1. So Paola will play in the semifinals tomorrow morning with a chance to move on to the state championships. Last score we had on Central Heights and Riverton, first trip to the state tournament for the Lady Vikings, and the top seed Riverton was shutting out Central Heights. The game was 5-0. And that was at the end of 5 innings of play, and that tournament being played at Manhattan. A couple of other games that we will kind of keep track of for you here this evening. They are 7 o'clock starts. One here from Salina, just down the road at Bill Burke Park, and that is Spring Hill taking on Andale. Of course, Lady Broncos are defending state champions. And also from the 4A Division II championships, it's Prairie View and Burlington, a couple teams kind of on the outskirts of our area, but we like to keep track of them nonetheless. So Prairie View and Burlington playing in the 4A Division II championships, and those are being contested at Trussler Sports Complex in Emporia. Bishop Miege now out on the field taking their warm-up prior to action here. So we're still about, between 5 and 10 minutes away from the start of our ball game here this evening. Give you some statistics here as we go along. Cyclones hitting .305 as a team. That's a pretty decent batting average. On-base percentage pretty good also as well as a team, .434. Leading hitter for the Cyclones is junior catcher Chandler Bloomer, who's hitting at a .476 clip on the season. A couple of players at .333 on the year, that being Blaine Ray and Brock Huddleston. Also over the 300 mark, Keegan Finch, he's hitting .313. Caleb Schaefer is at .321 on the season. On the mound, Ottawa has 2 6-game winners, Curry, who will pitch here this evening, and also Trenton Ferguson, who's 6-1 on the year with a 1.47 earned run average. So the Cyclones have the depth that is needed in order to navigate through a tournament like this. Of course, the new High School Activities Association rule will prevent pitchers, in most cases, from pitching both days here. If you pitch more than 30 pitches here today, you will not be available for action tomorrow. And so Sean Herman, of course, going with his ace, Zach Curry, here in the first game. And you've got to win that first one, of course, to advance to the games tomorrow. And, of course, we mentioned the Cyclones, if they win, would play at 1:15. If they win, then they would play at 5:45 for the championship. and a loss would throw them into the third-place game that will be played here at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. That's going to do it for our Cyclone pregame show, sponsored by Wise Guys Construction. We'll be back with more here from Dean Evans Stadium in Salina. After this timeout, you're listening to Cyclone Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Cyclone Baseball pregame show on KOFO. First pitch is next. When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Constantino's Price Chopper, they turned to Wise Guys Construction. Dr. John Gollier.
We knew they were reliable. Their reputation's excellent. I've known Jason and Bill for a long time, and I trusted them to do a good job. They've worked with our staff and kept our hassles to a minimum. No, I would have absolutely no hesitation recommending Wise Guys Construction.
For commercial or residential construction, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone Baseball, live from the 4A Division I State Tournament at Dean Evans Stadium in Salina. This Cyclone broadcast on 103.7 FM, 1220, and KOFO.com is being brought to you by Hepner Appraisal, Ransom Memorial Hospital, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, People's Bank, the City of Ottawa, Maxwell Chiropractic, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Subway, and the Kansas State Bank. Now let's return to the field and join KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Cyclone Baseball.
And back here at Dean Evans Stadium in Salina as we get set for baseball action. Final game of the day between the Ottawa Cyclones and the Miege Stags. Again, the Cyclones are the number 3 seed. They come in with a record of 16-5 on the year. And Miege 11-11. They are the number 6 seed. Actually, 2 teams in this tournament with less than 500 records. Hayes, who was beaten earlier by May South 7-2, and then also Baser Linwood, who was 10-11 coming in, and they were upended by Augusta in the game just completed. That ball game actually pretty tight. Augusta took a 1-0 lead. Baser Linwood tied it up in the 4th inning, but then defense really hurt Baser Linwood in the bottom half of the 6th, and it led to 5 Oriole runs. And even though Baser Linwood got a run in their half of the 7th, Augusta taking home the win and moving into the semifinal round. We do want to remind you that we will have softball action for you tomorrow from Claremont, Florida. The NAIA World Series gets underway. And Ottawa University Lady Braves coming off an impressive performance in the regional at Sioux City, Iowa, when they upended the top seed Morningside and the number 2 seed Reinhardt to advance. And they will take on Warner University tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We should be on the air at about probably around 8:50 or so. And David Potter is out there to bring you the play-by-play of Lady Braves softball. This is, for all intents and purposes, for the Lady Braves, it is a play-in game. They have 10 teams in this tournament, so the 7 and 10 seeds play for the right to move on to play against the 2nd seed, and the 8-9 seed, then they will play a first-round game with the winner advancing to play the number 1 seed. So Ottawa is the number 10 seed, and just simply looking by the record, I guess you would have to look at that, although the Lady Braves have had a record-breaking season. And they are, I believe, 34-16 on the year. And senior Molly Morgan has just been outstanding on the mound. We'll see if she can continue that tomorrow. Again, it's OU Lady Braves softball tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock right here on KOFO. So Miege completing their warm-ups as we get set to get underway here. We'll have starting lineups, and we'll give those to you here in just a moment or two. I want to see if we can bring up a Central Heights score. That game should be approaching its conclusion. Lady Vikings were down to Riverton 5-0, and here's the final. Riverton does beat Central Heights this evening. Final score, 10-0 Lady Vikings with their first trip to a state championship, and they fall in the opening round to undefeated Riverton in that final 10-0 with the Rams with the victory over the Vikings. So let's take a quick 60-second break right here, and we'll have the starting lineups for you. From Dean Evans Stadium, you're listening to Ottawa Cyclone Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic, serving you with chiropractic and wellness care at 225 South Walnut in Ottawa. Call 785-893-8272 for an appointment. As a former Cyclone, I wish this year's teams good luck, and I'm proud to be a supporter of Ottawa Cyclone Athletics.
Subway of Ottawa is proud to be a longtime supporter of the area sports teams and wishes the Cyclone baseball squad the best of luck in the state tournament. Download the Subway app to order ahead. And don't forget, you can get a different $6 footlong every day at Subway of Ottawa.
The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone baseball team the best of luck in the state tournament. Find information about city events, bill pay, and employment opportunities online at ottawaks.gov.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
Cyclone baseball coming your way here in just a few minutes. Let's give you tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for Miege, leading off and playing at shortstop will be Carter Putz. Batting second, the second baseman, Drew Perez. Hitting third and doing the catching, Paul Wendling. Batting fourth will be the right fielder, Nick Purcell. Hitting fifth, playing at third base, Connor Dumit. First baseman, Mikey Welsh, will bat sixth. Hitting seventh, designated hitter Henry Gibson. Batting eighth and playing in left field, Mitch Moylan. And the center fielder, David Robinson, will bat ninth with Ethan Axman on the hill for the Stags. So for Miege, Putz, Perez, Wendling, Purcell, Dumit, Welsh, Gibson, Moylan, and Robinson. For Ottawa High, leading off playing in left field, Jared Peretti. Batting second, doing the catching, Chandler Bloomer. Hitting in the third spot, the center fielder, Blaine Ray. Batting fourth, the second baseman, Keegan Finch. Hitting fifth and playing at third base, Caleb Schaefer. Right fielder, Trenton Ferguson, will bat sixth. Hitting seventh and playing first base, Drew Bones. Designated hitter, Brock Huddleston, will bat eighth. And hitting ninth, shortstop, Chad Bones. On the mound for Ottawa, right-hander Zach Curry. So for the Cyclones, Perenni, Bloomer, Ray, Finch, Schaefer, Ferguson, Drew Bones, Huddleston, and Chad Bones, with again Curry on the mound. Cyclones will be in their white uniforms here this evening, black and red trim, while Miege will be in their red uniforms, and they are trimmed out in blue and cream. Again, big ball field here, and the wind is blowing out somewhat toward left field this evening. We understand there's a front moving in here, so there is, I think, some chance of rain tomorrow. Of course, the folks here in Salida don't need any more rain, so a lot of water standing in fields just right around the Salida area. So they've had quite a bit. This field's in perfect condition based on the fact that they have had that weather moving through. So once again, we'll remind you that our broadcast being brought to you by KOFO, our fine advertisers, and the member high schools of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. No rebroadcast in whole or in part may be made without the written permission of the KSHSAA. We'll be here tomorrow if the Cyclones win this evening. And again, it will be a 1:15 game against Augusta, with the winner moving on to the championship game and the loser of that one playing for third place at 3:30. Cyclones have had a 16-5 year. They beat Lewisburg and Paola in the regional that was held at Harvey Drake Field and nipped Paola on a walk-off 6-5 in 9 innings to advance to these championships. Several Cyclone players on their way to play college baseball, including Blaine Ray, who has signed with the University of Kansas. Also, tonight's pitcher, Zach Curry, and Trenton Ferguson, who we would probably see tomorrow sometime on the mound, both headed to Martin County Community College to play baseball next year. So this is a deep team, and it is also a veteran team. Ottawa comes in tonight with 10 seniors. Zach Kearns, Curry, Finch, Ray, Huddleston, Dryston Aho, Jaden Creech, Ferguson, and Drew Bones. I think that is only 9. I believe they've got Chance Crowley listed as a senior, but I'm pretty sure Chance is a junior. So that's a mistake in the program. So 9 seniors for the Cyclones as they head into this evening's action against Bishop Miege, who sports just 1 senior on their roster, and he is not in the starting lineup. That is Adam White. So this is a young team, and the fact that they have advanced here against really good competition over the course of the season is a testament to the coaching staff. Dan Mira is the head coach of the Stags, and he's assisted by Travis Grostadier and Nolan Mansfield. Cyclones, of course, been coached for a number of years now by Sean Herman. He's been very successful, and assisted by Travis Persinger and Lance Fuller. Starting lineups being announced to the crowd here, and a good crowd on hand of Cyclone fans. Some of them underneath the protected awning here at Dean Evans Stadium. A number of them down the left field line, close to the dugout. So decent crowd here on hand. Those of you who weren't able to make it, we are certainly glad that you have joined us on radio here this evening. Always our pleasure to bring you Ottawa Cyclone baseball. We want to remind you that the American Legion baseball season gets underway next Wednesday evening. And, of course, the Ottawa Arrows are the 2-time defending state AAA champion. And they will head into that season with high hopes of maybe making a three-peat. And we'll get it all started from Harvey Drake Field next Wednesday night. All the action of Ottawa Arrows baseball throughout the summer on 1220 and 103.7 FM. So the teams being announced here, and the Cyclones, of course, will be in the field first as they are the home team. Let's set them for you defensively. In left field tonight is Jared Peretti. Lane Ray is the center fielder, and out in right field, and that is the Sun Field here this evening, Trenton Ferguson. Third baseman is Caleb Schaefer. Chad Bones is the shortstop. Keegan Finch plays second base, and Drew Bones is over at first. Behind the plate is Chandler Bloomer, and on the mound it is right-hander Zach Curry, making his 8th appearance on the season. He is 6-0 with a 2.10 earned run average and a whip, which is walks and hits per innings pitched, of 0.875. That is excellent. He has thrown 40 innings for the Cyclones this year, allowed 28 hits, 12 runs, all 12 of them earned. He has only walked 7 in those 40 innings, and he has struck out 52. He has been the Cyclone ace. But the Cyclones, as I mentioned, are deep in pitching. Trenton Ferguson 6-1 on the season. Keegan Finch with a couple of wins, as does Chance Crowley. Crowley with the big relief effort against Paola in the sub-state final last week. So the Cyclones have a number of people that they can go to. But you got to wade through this first one. And Bishop Miege will have something to say about that as the Stags get ready to come to bat. It will be Carter Putz, Drew Perez, and Paul Wendling here in the top half of the first inning. We mentioned the Sun Field because it was a bit of a factor in that game between Augusta and Basehor Linwood that we watched earlier. In fact, not only was the sun a factor, the wind was a factor as well. A couple of balls got blown away from Basehor Linwood fielders, and it helped contribute to the runs that Augusta scored in picking up that 6-2 victory. So one of the things that the players do prior to the start of the ball game is to check things like the wind and the sun, There's a lot of room behind home plate here, so Chandler Bloomer needs to be aware of that as Carter Putz stands in, and we are set for baseball. We hope you enjoy the action here on KOFO. Putz, the shortstop, is a right-handed batter. Coach Sean Herman says he is Miege's best ball player. So here we go. Line by Curry, first pitch of the evening. Is fouled back to the screen, 0-1. Remember, 105 maximum pitch count for any pitcher here. 0-1 to Putz is a breaking ball high. Putz will be followed by Drew Perez and then Paul Wendling. Foul ball, first base side. Bones gives chase, but he will run out of room. One and two the count to the Miege leadoff batter. Miege has been so successful this season in just about every single sport. 1-2 pitch. Just there, he hit the outside corner. Strike three called. So Curry strikes out Putz looking. One out in the inning. The batter will be Drew Perez. Perez, the second baseman, slightly open stance, hits from the right side. And Curry's delivery is over but low. Third baseman Schaefer in front of the bag. There's a chopper towards second. Finch backs up, gets the convenient hop, throws the first, 2 away. So that'll bring to the plate the catcher, Paul Wendling. Wendling is a junior. He's a left-handed batter. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Two out, nobody on, top of the first. One strike pitch, swing and a miss. Looked like Curry took something off that one, and he's ahead in the count, 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So Miege goes in order, 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. At the end of a half inning of play, the score, Miege 0, Ottawa coming to bat. And we'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone baseball team the best of luck in the state tournament. Find information about city events, bill pay, and employment opportunities online at ottawaks.gov.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing credible opinions for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck in the state tournament. Call Hepner Appraisal Service, 242-6685.
With mobile banking, I've got all my finances right at my fingertips. I can pay bills, transfer funds, and even check balances, all from my smartphone or tablet. And since I have my bank bookmarked right on the web, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cyclones come to bat here in the bottom half of the first inning. It'll be Peretti, Bloomer, and Ray. Defensively for Miege in the left fielder is Mitch Moylan. In center field, David Robinson. And out in right, Nick Purcell. Third baseman is Connor Dumit. Carter Putz is the shortstop. Drew Perez at second base. Mikey Welsh is at first. Paul Wendling is behind the plate, and tall right-hander Ethan Axman on the hill for the Stags. Zach Curry striking out 2 and retiring the Stags in order in the top half of the inning. And we'll see now if the Cyclone bats can get started here early. Coaching at third base for the Cyclones will be Sean Herman. Travis Persinger will be at first as Jared Perenni stands in. Jared hitting .231 on the season, no homers and 6 runs batted in, but an on-base percentage of .437, so he gets on base. Pitch from Axman is down low. Axman throws hard. Works from the stretch position. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And it's over at the knees, 1-1 to Perenni. Third baseman Dumit, step in front of the bag. First baseman, though, playing far behind the bag. Outside corner with a fastball, 1-2. Perenni waits. And the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, fair, past third. No, let's say it's foul ball. Third base umpire made no hesitation. Looked like it had gone past the bag fair, but they'll call it foul, and Perenni back to the plate. Perenni just missed extra bases there. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Missed outside, 2-2. Perenni's got some pop. Center fielder Robinson playing pretty shallow out there. Over but low, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and Perenni do it. Chandler Bloomer will be the batter. Leading hitter on the team this season, .476, with 1 homer and 21 runs batted in. That RBI total second on the team. Left-handed hitter. Axman's pitch is a fastball high. One out, nobody on, bottom of the first, 0-0. Bloomer slings, grounds it up the middle, speared by the shortstop, Putt. Nice play to his left, and he throws him out. That was a fine play by Putz, diving to his left, and he robbed Bloomer of a hit. Now the center fielder, Blaine Ray, .333 batting average. Team leading 3 home runs, team leading 28 runs batted in. Pitch to him is a fastball outside. Robinson still plays shallow, and Ray can really tag it. He takes low here, 2-0. In fact, something hit in that left center field gap, and Ray could just run for a long, long time. 2-0 pitch. Takes inside. See if Ray's taking here 3-0. He is, and the pitch is a strike. Now the 3-1 delivery. Fouled out of play, first base side. Ray waits. And the 3-2 pitch. Another foul ball down the right field line, out of play. Next delivery. Curveball is grounded foul past third. Again, the 3-2 to Ray. And it's low, ball 4. Cyclones have a 2-out base runner. So a good at-bat there by Blaine. And it'll bring Keegan Finch to the plate. Keegan hitting .313 on the year with a homer and 16 runs batted in. Finch, right-handed batter. Ray, pretty good speed, has a good lead over first. They throw that way. He was caught looking, but he just got back in time. He was a little flat-footed there. Ray has 5 stolen bases. He inches away again to a pretty good lead. Another pickoff move. This is in there, and they got him. So Ray picked off first in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. At the end of one inning, the score, Ottawa nothing, Miege nothing. We'll be back in 60 seconds. This is Cyclone Baseball on KOFO.
The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone baseball team the best of luck in the state tournament. Find information about city events, bill pay, and employment opportunities online at ottawaks.gov.
This KOFO Ottawa Cyclone baseball broadcast from the state tournament in Salina is brought to you in part by Great Life Golf and Fitness of Ottawa. For membership options to the golf course and fitness center, visit online at greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Good luck, Cyclones, from Great Life Golf and Fitness.
I'm always on the go. But with mobile banking, my money goes with me. It's like having a bank branch in my pocket. So now instead of going to my bank branch goes with me. I love mobile banking, just like my bank.
Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go to the top of the second inning. The A's will send to the plate Nick Purcell, Connor Dumit, and Mikey Welch. And a hitting Nick Purcell to lead things off. Line by Zach Curry in the pitch. Outside corner, strike called. 0-1 delivery, same place, same result. 0-2 to Purcell. Waste pitch, outside and low, 1-2. Foul back to the screen by Purcell. He stays alive, 1-2. Right-hander gets a sign from Bloomer, and Curry's 1-2 pitch. A little looper down the first base line, diving attempt by Drew Bones. He just came up empty by about 1.5 feet. Good effort by the big guy. Count remains 1-2. Curry's next pitch, up and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, strike 3. And that is strikeout number 3 for Curry, 1 out in the inning. Batter will be Connor Dumit. Left-handed batter. Staggs third baseman. Pitch from Curry. Line to left, a base hit. So Dumit took up the opposite way, and he has the first base hit of the ball game. Runner first, one out for Mikey Welsh. Welsh also swings from the left side. Owens at first, will hold the runner. Ottawa middle infielders looking for a double play ball. Ground ball, past the third baseman on to the left for a hit. A couple of one-out singles, and the Stags have runners first and second for Henry Gibson. Gibson, right-handed batter. Stretched by Curry. Pitch is a breaking ball high. Both those left-handed batters went the opposite way against Curry to pick up their hits. Owns at first, now playing behind the runner there. Here's the 1-0, and it's a strike on the outside corner. 1 out, 2 on here. Top half of the second, nothing, but Miege threatening. The 1-1 to Gibson. Foul back to the screen. Curry left that breaking ball up a little bit, but Gibson could only fist it back to the screen. Big gap on the left side of the Ottawa infield as Bones trying to keep that runner close. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball away, and Gibson down for the second out of the inning. The batter will be Mitch Moylan. Moylan, the left fielder, hits from the right side. Curry trying to work around the one-out singles by Dumit and Welsh. Distant foul back to the screen, 0-1. Curry moves the ball around very well, also changes speeds well. Boomer through the signs. And now the 0-1 pitch. Just outside. Runners lead away from second and first. 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball is over, strike two. Ball and 2 strikes. Curry checks the runner at second, comes to the plate, and is fouled out of play. Moylan waggling the bat. Again, Curry's 1-2 pitch. Fouled off down the right field line. So Moylan making Curry work. Stretch. And again, the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball at the middle. That's headed for center field. A base hit. Ray charges. There comes the throw to the plate. And it is going to be not in time. And Miege takes a 1-0 lead. Ray charged that baseball, but his throw was up the first baseline. Dumas scores. Wells stops at second. It's 1-0 Stags. David Robinson, the number 9 batter, at the plate now, also a right-handed hitter. Curry's pitch is a little outside. Runners, the 1-0 pitch. Inside corner with a fastball. Robinson waits. And the 1-1 from Curry. Chopper towards short. High hopper by Bones. He'll have to hurry. Throw to first is not in time. Robinson beats it out, and the bases are loaded. Well, with 2 outs, the runners were off with contact. Bones' only play was first, and Robinson beat it. Now, the bases loaded for Carter Putz, who was called out on strikes his first time up. Dangerous hitter. Curry's going to work from the windup. Breaking ball outside. Four singles in the inning. And Miege has taken the lead, and they threaten for more. In the dirt, blocked by Bloomer. 2-0 count now to Putz. Here's the wind and the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off down the right field line. Putz was after that 2-0 fastball. Bases loaded, 2 outs and a run home already. Pitch. Strike outside corner at the knees. That was well thrown by Curry. He needs another one just like that. Two and two. Curry taking a long time on the mound. Now time called. Wind, the 2-2 pitch. Slide drive, speared by the second baseman Finch to end the inning. The Miege comes up with a run on 4 base hits. There were no Ottawa errors and 3 left on base. At the end of an inning and a half, Miege 1, Ottawa nothing. We're back in 60 seconds, and this is Cyclone Baseball on KOFO.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic, serving you with chiropractic and wellness care at 225 South Walnut in Ottawa. Call 785-893-8272 for an appointment. As a former Cyclone, I wish this year's teams good luck, and I'm proud to be a supporter of Ottawa Cyclone Athletics.
What's the value of your real estate? Pepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing credible opinions for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck in the state tournament. Call Pepner Appraisal Service, 242-6685.
This is Katie Butts, mortgage professional with People's Bank. If you're buying, building, or refinancing a home now or anytime soon, I can help. Put my years of experience and the People's Mortgage Lending Team on your side, and I promise you a quality home loan experience. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned veteran, call me, Katie Butts, at People's Bank, 785-418-1194, or the bank number, 242-2900. NMLS number 1066393. People's Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Cyclones down 1-0 as they come to bat here in the bottom of the second. Keegan Finch will lead it off, then Caleb Schaefer and Trenton Ferguson. The Cyclones dodged a bullet there on that ball that was hit right on the money by Carter Putz, but right at the second baseman, Keegan Finch. Finch will lead things off, hitting .313 with a homer and 16 RBIs. Ethan Axman walked a man with 2 outs, but picked him off in the first. Pitch to Finch is inside. Again, the Miege outfielders playing very shallow. They're just daring Ottawa to get that ball in the air past them. That ball hit in the air, but shallow center. Robinson coming on is under it, and he makes the catch. Congratulations to Ottawa University track athlete Brianna Miege, who finished 4th today in the hammer throw, school record of 178 feet, 2 3/4 inches. Here's Caleb Schaefer, 321 batting average, no homers, 10 RBIs. Takes high, ball 1. Prairie View is leading Burlington 1-0 in softball action from Emporia. Down too low to Schaefer, 2-0. One out, nobody on. Up too high, 3-0. Schaefer taking all the way. The pitch is a strike. Popped him up. Maybe playable. Catcher has a play. And the catch made by Wendling, who almost overran it. So 2 out, nobody on to Trenton Ferguson. Ferguson hitting .288 with a homer, 12 RBI. 1-0 Miege, bottom half of the second. Winner moves on. The loser's season is over. Pitch from Axman. Couldn't trigger. The pitch was a strike. Foul ball out of play, 0-2 on Ferguson. Axman has the sign, working quickly, the 2-strike pitch in the dirt. Lights have come on here. Shadows starting to creep on to the foul side of the field. Along that first base line. Ferguson laid off the pitch down low, 2-2. Axman's pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the side retired. 3 up, 3 down in the Ottawa second at the end of 2 innings of play. Miege 1, Ottawa 0, and we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Cyclone Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone baseball team the best of luck in the state tournament. Find information about city events, bill pay, and employment opportunities online at ottawaks.gov.
This KOFO Ottawa Cyclone baseball broadcast from the state tournament in Salina is brought to you in part by Great Life Golf and Fitness of Ottawa. For membership options to the golf course and fitness center, visit online at greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Good luck, Cyclones, from Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic, serving you with chiropractic and wellness care at 225 South Walnut in Ottawa. Call 785-893-8272 for an appointment. As a former Cyclone, I wish this year's teams good luck, and I'm proud to be a supporter of Ottawa Cyclone Athletics.
Subway of Ottawa is proud to be a longtime supporter of the area sports teams and wishes the Cyclone baseball squad the best of luck in the state tournament. Download the Subway app to order ahead. And don't forget, you can get a different $6 footlong every day at Subway of Ottawa.
Miege bats, top of the third. Drew Perez will lead things off. Perez bounced out to the second baseman his first time up. Curry back to work, and he throws a strike with a breaking ball. 4 singles for the Stags in the second. RBI by Mitch Moylan. Line drive up the middle, base hit center field. So already 5 hits for Miege. And the leadoff man on for Paul Wendling. Wendling struck out swinging his first time up. Throw to first, runner back. After 1, Prairie View 1, Burlington nothing in 4A Division II softball. Wendling shows bunt, takes outside. Now the left-handed hitters for Miege have been going the opposite way, and there's a huge gap between the shortstop Bones and the third baseman Schaefer. Wendling showing bunt again, gets it down. It's a good one. The only play will be first. Curry's got to hurry, and safe at first. He beat it. Bones made a good dig on a low throw, but Wendling beat the throw, and so first and second, nobody out for Nick Purcell. Purcell struck out swinging back in the second inning. Now the Cyclones should be looking for bunt here, but this is the number 4 hitter. Check of the runner at second base. Pitch. Purcell shows bunt, takes a strike outside corner. Stags with 6 hits already in this ball game. They lead at 1-0. Again, Purcell shows bunt. Bunts at it and misses, strike 2. Well, in some respects, that's about what you would expect from your number 4 hitter in a bunting situation. Probably not asked to do that very much. That was not a very good attempt. Curry could use a strikeout here. Again, Purcell showing bunt. And he bunts and misses, strike 3. Throw behind the runner at second, and safe. Bloomer just about picked off the runner Perez at second base. 1 out in the inning. And now Connor Dumit, the batter. Dumit went the opposite way for a single to left. He scored the Miege run back in the second. The Cyclones need to be aware of that. Now Bones is going to swing around at shortstop toward the hole. So now the hole on the right side. So Curry needs to keep that ball away from Dumit. Don't give him a chance to pull it. Pitch is a strike, 0-1. Bloomer through the signs. And the 1-strike pitch. Ground ball to second. That might be 2, but bobbled by Finch. He'll step on the bag. Out there, back to first, not in time. Perez winds up at third, but 2 outs in the inning for Mikey Welsh. Welsh a single to left his first time up. Runners at the corners. Curry to the belt. And the pitch is fouled off the mask of the home plate umpire, strike 1. Actually, maybe off the chest protector. 1-0 Stags. We're in the top of the third. Bishop Miege with runners at the corners, 2 away. Curry to the stretch, and his pitch. Just missed outside. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball in on the hands of Welsh that time. He couldn't handle it. And the count 1-2. Left-handed batter waits. And the 1-2 pitch. Reaching forward, he fouls it out of play. at third base, Dumit at first. 1-2 the count to Welsh. And runner takes off for second base. They'll throw to second, and not in time. And now Finch drops the ball, and here comes the runner to the plate. Well, they sent Dumit from first base. Curry hesitated. He should have thrown that ball immediately. Instead, he hesitated. Dumit was safe at second. The ball popped out of Finch's glove, and a run comes down the line to score. It's an error on Finch to allow the run to score, and 2-0 Stags. Ground ball past the pitcher. Bones knocks it down. That's all he'll be able to do. He saved a run, but it's an infield single for Welsh, and runners again at the corners. That'll bring Henry Gibson to the plate. Strikeout victim in the second. Stretch by Curry. Pitch to Gibson. Swing and a miss. Big cut, no contact. Prairie View now leads Burlington 2-0 that game in the second. That's softball action from 4A Division II in Emporia. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Curry ahead in the count. 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Right here, you might see Welsh at first base do the same thing that Dumit did, take off for second. Curry has to be aware of that. Missed away, 2-2 now. Curry's thrown a bunch of pitches. Remember, 105 is the maximum he can throw. 2-2 pitch, reaching forward. He fouls it off over by the Miege dugout. Dumit at third base, Welsh at first. 2 away, a run home. Swing and a miss. Gibson down on strikes. The run for Miege into third on 3 hits, 1 Ottawa error, 2 left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the third inning. It's Miege 2, Ottawa nothing. Back in 60 seconds. This is Cyclone Baseball on KOFO.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone baseball team the best of luck in the state tournament. Find information about city events, bill pay, and employment opportunities online at ottawaks.gov.
Subway of Ottawa is proud to be a longtime supporter of the area sports teams and wishes the Cyclone baseball squad the best of luck in the state tournament. Download the Subway app to order ahead. And don't forget, you can get a different $6 footlong every day at Subway of Ottawa. Whether it's on the field as a player or tackling your yard as a weekend warrior, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Hospital can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out how by visiting ransom.org.
Ottawa needs some runs as they come to bat here in the bottom half of the third inning. It'll be Drew Bones, Brock Huddleston, and Chad Bones. Drew Bones on the season, a .286 batting average, a couple of home runs, 10 RBIs. Ethan Axman back to the hill. Prairie View scored a couple of more runs. They lead Burlington 4-0 in the second. A couple of Pioneer League teams scoring off in that first round. Pitches high to Bones. Down low, 2-0. That pitch in the dirt, 3 balls, no strikes. Now Persia scored a couple of more. It's 6-0 Buffaloes. Bones takes all the way and takes a strike, 3-1 now. Axman's 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 low. Cyclone leadoff man is on. Now Brock Huddleston. Brock hitting .333, no homers, 4 RBIs. And we're going to have a runner for Bones. And that is J.D. Van Horn. Van Horn gets his lead. Huddleston's showing bunt, takes the strike. Safe lead for the runner at first. Bunt is down, it's a good one. Only play is first. The catcher Wendling will make the play and throws out Huddleston. Van Horn to second. He's there with 1 down for Chad Bones. Chad Bones, .224 on the year, no homers, 11 runs batted in. So the number 9 hitter in the Cyclone order here with a runner at second, 1 away. Stretch by Axman. Pitch to Bones. Swing and a miss. Wicked rip. Nothing to show for it. Up and in. And the count even, a ball and a strike. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom half of the third, Miege on top 2-0. That run in the top of the third inning was unearned. Ball hit the left field. That was going to get over the head of the left fielder. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Around third is Van Horn. He's going to score. Into second base with a double is Chad Bones. So that time, the Cyclones burned the outfielder that was playing shallow. But Bones hit it right on the money, and it's a 2-1 ball game. Back to the top of the order, Jarrett Perenni called out on strikes his first time up. Stretch by Axman, the pitch. In the dirt, nice stop by Wendling. First hit for the Cyclones. And it's an RBI double by the number 9 hitter. 1-0 pitch. Popped it foul straight back. Stretch by Axman. 1-1 to Peretti. Breaking ball, missed away. Don't forget OU softball tomorrow from the NAIA Championships. Lady Braves play at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. David Potter will have the play-by-play. 2-1 pitch. That ball hit down the left field line. That one's going to carry. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Bones will score to tie the ball game. Peretti cruises into second with a double. RBI number 7 for the senior. And the batter will be Chandler Bloomer. Bloomer robbed of a hit on a fine play by the shortstop Putz back in the first. Check of the runner, the pitch. Ball hit in the left field, that's a base hit. Perini will have to hold at third. And Ottawa has runners at the corners with one out. 3 consecutive hits for the Cyclones. And a courtesy runner for Bloomer, and that'll be Dryston Aho. Blaine Ray, the batter. Blaine walked and then was picked off first back in the first inning. The lead run 90 feet away with just one out. Left fielder Moylan has now moved back considerably. Center fielder Robinson still playing shallow. Pitch to Ray. Way high, gets away from the catcher. There comes Perini down the line. He's going to try to score. He'll make it. Aho into second base. And the Cyclones take the lead. One and 0 to Ray. And the pitch. Strike called. Aho out of second. Excellent speed. 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Ray after a pitch up in the shoulder area. Axman's 1-2 delivery. Is strike 3 called on the inside corner, and Ray knew it. Strikeout number 3 for Axman, 2 outs. And Keegan Finch, the batter. Keegan wide to shallow center his first time up. Cyclones with 3 here in the third to take the lead. Pitch to Finch, breaking ball in the dirt. Wendler went out to block it. Wendling, I should say. Inside low, 2-0. Don't forget, we'll have track and field championship reports for you all day, tomorrow and Saturday on KOFO, so keep your radios tuned for that. 2-0 to Finch. Gets away from the catcher. Aho will trot down to third. On the wild pitch. 3 balls, no strikes to Keegan Finch with Caleb Schaefer on deck. And ball 4 high. Third walk issued by Axman. And now runners at the corners for Caleb Schaefer. Schaefer fouled out to the catcher back in the second inning. Finch inches away over at first. Axman's got a pretty good pickoff move, and now he steps off the rubber. Finch at first, Aho is over at third, and now Wendling wants to go through signs for his infielders in case Finch would take off for second base. Keegan has a couple of stolen bases on the year. Up too high. Finch bluffed to move. Stayed where he was. RBI doubles by Chad Bones and Jared Perenni, and the other run scoring on a pass ball. 1-0 pitch. Schaefer fouls it out of play. Eighth man to come to the plate here in the inning. Cyclones have picked up 3 runs to take the lead. Throw to first. Finch is back. Axman comes set. 1-1 pitch. Missed away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fly a ball down the line and right into foul territory, and that ball is going to drop harmlessly along the warning track area. Purcell, the right fielder, had a long run, and there is a lot of foul territory here down the lines. So Schaefer stays alive, 2-2, with 2 on and 2 out. In the dirt, blocked nicely by Wendling. Both runners had to hold their positions. So now full count, Trenton Ferguson in the on-deck circle with bat if Schaefer reaches. Strike 3 calls. Schaefer called out on strikes to end the inning. But a good round for the Cyclones. 3 runs on 3 hits. No Miege errors, 2 left on base. At the end of 3, it's now Ottawa 3, Miege 2. And we'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Cyclone Baseball on KOFO.
This KOFO Ottawa Cyclone baseball broadcast from the state tournament in Salina is brought to you in part by Great Life Golf and Fitness of Ottawa. For membership options to the golf course and fitness center, visit online at greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Good luck, Cyclones, from Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
This is Katie Butts, mortgage professional with People's Bank. If you're buying, building, or refinancing a home now or anytime soon, I can help. Put my years of experience and the People's Mortgage Lending Team on your side, and I promise you a quality home loan experience. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned veteran, call me, Katie Butts, at People's Bank, 785-418-1194, or the bank number, 242-2900. NMLS number 1066393. People's Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Miege bats here at the top of the 4th. Mitch Moylan will lead things off. RBI single his first time up. Takes the strike from Zach Curry. Curry, 56 pitches through 3 innings of work. His counterpart, Axman, has thrown 58. Little looper into center field. Ray coming on, but he'll have to play it on a bounce. And Moylan is 2 for 2 in the game. That is the 8th hit already for Miege in this game. They are just putting the bat on the ball and putting it in play. Now David Robinson, an infield single his first time up. See if he's bunting. He's running, and the pitch is hit into right center field and deep. That ball is going to carry to the warning track. Moylan around third. He's going to score. Robinson on his way to third. Bones' throw is not in time. So a triple to right center field by David Robinson, and we're tied up at 3 in the top of the order coming up now. Carter Putz is 0 for 2, robbed of a hit his last time up on a wicked line drive to the second baseman. Finch, the second baseman, comes in. Shortstop Bones is playing back. Curry from the wind, and the pitch high. Chopper to second, speared by Finch. He'll play to first for the out. What a play. That ball was hit hard, and Finch kind of got on the medium hop to his left and retires Putz for the first out of the inning. Now Drew Perez, he singled to start the rally in the third inning. Again, Finch is in. Bones about halfway at shortstop now. And at the corner, Schaefer in front of the bag. Drew Bones is even with the bag. Pitch down too low. Single to center by Moylan, a triple to right center by Robinson, and Miege has tied the game here in the fourth. 1-0 to Perez. Checked off the pitch, low and away. Swing and a foul back to the screen. So Perez was after a 2-0 delivery. Curry comes set and is 2-1. Fouled off. Zach has 6 strikeouts. He could use one right here. Two-two pitch. Chopper up the third baseline, foul. Prairie and Burlington in the fourth now in 4A Division II softball. Buffaloes lead the Wildcats 6-0. Still looking for a score on Spring Hill and Andale. 4A Division I softball just down the road here. In the 2-2 pitch to Perez. Fly ball right field. That's going to push Ferguson back. He'll make the catch. Runner tags. Throw comes in, but it won't be in time. And Miege retakes the lead. So sacrifice fly by Perez, and now 4-3 Miege here in the top of the fourth. Bases empty, 2 away for Paul Wendling, who has struck out and singled. Curry's pitch up too high. Swing and a miss. Good fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch misses away. One to Wendling. Swing and a miss. Looked like Curry took something off that pitch. Up around the eyes. 2-2. Fouled out of play. Curry ready. And again, the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. But the damage done here in the top of the fourth. 2 runs, 2 hits. No Ottawa errors. Nobody left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Miege 4, Ottawa 3, back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
What's the value of your real estate? Pepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing credible opinions for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck in the state tournament. Call Pepner Appraisal Service, 242-6685.
Subway of Ottawa is proud to be a longtime supporter of the area sports teams and wishes the Cyclone baseball squad the best of luck in the state tournament. Download the Subway app to order ahead. And don't forget, you can get a different $6 footlong every day at Subway of Ottawa.
This KOFO Ottawa Cyclone baseball broadcast from the state tournament in Salina is brought to you in part by Great Life Golf and Fitness of Ottawa. For membership options to the golf course and fitness center, visit online at greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Good luck, Cyclones, from Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic, serving you with chiropractic and wellness care at 225 South Walnut in Ottawa. Call 785-893-8272 for an appointment. As a former Cyclone, I wish this year's teams good luck, and I'm proud to be a supporter of Ottawa Cyclone Athletics.
Cyclones come to bat here in the bottom of the fourth. They'll send to the plate Trenton Ferguson, Drew Bones, and Brock Huddleston. Miege with 9 hits in the ball game, Ottawa with 3. Trenton Ferguson lead things off. He struck out swinging back in the second inning. Two runs for Miege in the top of the inning to retake the lead. Let's see if the Cyclones can get something going offensively again. Pitch from Ethan Axman. Strike right through there. A 1 pitch. Curve in the dirt. Another run on the board for Prairie View. Buffaloes now lead Burlington 7-0. 4A Division II softball action. Down low to Ferguson, 2-1. Shadows continue to creep onto the field here. Down low, 3-1. Axman has walked 3. He has struck out 4. He's 3-1 here with Ferguson. Strike 2. Fastball on the outside corner, a full count. Now the payoff pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop, putts backhands, throws to first, in time, 1 away. Here's Drew Bones. Bones walked back in the 3rd inning. That got the Cyclone rally started. Stretch by Axman. And his pitch. Down low. A no delivery. Outside corner with a fastball, 1-1. One pitch to Bones. Breaking ball outside. One out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Bones with a home run cut. And came up empty. 2-2. Next delivery. Checked his swing. He went around. Ball got away from the catcher. And he's got a chance to beat it. And a throw on past the first baseman in right field. Bones will be on. Bones didn't take off right away. I don't know if he thought that he did not swing at the pitch or just what, but finally took off. And as I mentioned earlier, a lot of room behind home plate, and Bones just made it in time. Here's Brock Huddleston, who laid down a sacrifice bunt in the 3rd. Time called now. Axman tying his shoe. Tomorrow morning, Ottawa University softball against Warner International. First pitch scheduled for 9 o'clock. David Potter out there to bring you the play-by-play. Pitch to Huddleston. Fastball right through there, strike called. Tying run at first, one out. Huddleston takes strike two called on the inside corner. Leads away from first. 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it, nicked it foul right of the plate. The run for Prairie View, they lead 8-0 now. Next pitch. Again, Huddleston fights it off, fouls it back to the screen. 4-3 Miege. We're in the bottom half of the fourth inning here. Ottawa has a runner at first base with one away. Curve, just a little low. Nice pitch by Axman. He did not get the call. Now the 1-2 pitch, way outside and high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. First baseman Welsh playing behind the runner over there. 2-2 pitch. Hit down the right field line, twisting foul. So Huddleston making Axman work. Chad Bones in the on-deck circle. Check of the runner. Again, the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 6 for the right-hander, and 2 outs to Chad Bones, who doubled homer run, came around to score one in the third. Pitch to Bones, called strike. Axman checking the runner at first. 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball over, strike 2. Now Bones has to be a defensive hitter. 2-strike pitch. Curve, grounded slowly toward third. Third baseman up with it. Low throw, and dug out nicely by Welsh to end the inning. Dumit's throw was in the dirt, but short hopped nicely by Welsh, and the side retired. No runs for Ottawa, no hits. There were one man left on base. We played 4. It's Miege 4, Ottawa 3, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. This is Cyclone Baseball on KOFO.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone baseball team the best of luck in the state tournament. Find information about city events, bill pay, and employment opportunities online at ottawaks.gov.
Whether it's on the field as a player or tackling your yard as a weekend warrior, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Hospital can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out how by visiting ransom.org.
We move to the top of the 5th. For Miege, the middle third of the order, Purcell, Dumit, and Welsh. Zach Curry has thrown 73 pitches through 4 innings. Purcell has struck out twice, 0 for 2. Zach Curry's pitch, That ball hit to left field, a base hit. Hit number 10 for the Stags. And the leadoff man on, the batter will be Connor Dumit, who has singled and reached on a fielder's choice. Let's see if Miege bunts here. Curry to the belt. Runner goes, pitch grounded up the middle. Bones fields at the bag, steps on second. Out there, first, double play. So the hit and run doesn't pay off for Miege as Dumit grounds into a double play, 2 away. And the batter, Mikey Welsh, who is 2 for 2. Curry's pitch outside. If the runner had not been going, that might have been a single up the middle. Fastball outside, 2-0. Inside, 3 balls, no strikes. Outside corners, 3-1 now. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the 5th. Miege on top of Ottawa, 4-3. Inside out swing, Sky to left field. Perenni drifts under it. He's got it to retire the side. No runs, a hit, nobody left on base for Miege in the 5th. And at the end of 4.5 innings of play, it remains Miege 4, Ottawa 3. Back in 60 seconds. This is Cyclone Baseball on KOFO.
This KOFO Ottawa Cyclone baseball broadcast from the state tournament in Salina is brought to you in part by Great Life Golf and Fitness of Ottawa. For membership options to the golf course and fitness center, visit online at greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Good luck, Cyclones, from Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
Nothing's more fun than enjoying a summer day watching baseball. From the kids in our Little League programs to our local high school and area college teams, show your support. Go to a game and cheer for your team. The whole community benefits. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Top of the order for the Cyclones here in the bottom of the 5th, Perenni, Bloomer, and Ray. Miege got a single run in the 2nd and 3rd, 2 in the 4th. Ottawa got all 3 of theirs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ottawa had warm-up action down the left field line, by the way, during that last half inning. Jared Perenni has struck out and stroked an RBI double to left. Ethan Axman back to work. Throws high, 1-0. Popped it up, maybe playable. Welsh over near the dugout. And it's Wendling that comes over there and makes a nice catch. So a good play by Paul Wendling. That ball really should have been the first baseman's, but Wendling a good job, makes the catch 1 away, and now here's Chandler Bloomer, 1 for 2. Single to left his last time up. Ottawa has just 3 hits in the contest. All of those came in the 3rd. They had a chance to do more damage, but couldn't do it. After that, Miege got a couple of runs in their half of the fourth to retake the lead. Pitch to Bloomer. Inside and low. Ground ball sharply hit and past Welsh into right field for a hit. So the tying run is on with one out. And the number 3 hitter, Blaine Ray, will be the batter. Aho will run once again for Bloomer, the catcher. Ray in the game has walked and been called out on strikes. Boy, wouldn't you like to see Blaine put a charge in one to center field? That center fielder, Robinson, continues to play shallow. Breaking ball's over. Strike one called. Aho with good speed out at first. He's got 3 stolen bases. That ball hit in the air, shallow right down the line. Welsh giving chase, and the right fielder Purcell will make a foul ball catch for the second out. So it'll be up to Keegan Finch, who has flied out and walked. Axman checks the runner at first, throws over there, and Aho back in safely. Finch takes a breaking ball on the inside corner, 0-1. Strike pitch. Runner goes, so glove to move. They throw behind him, and he's back in safely. Pitch was down in the dirt. It would have been a good pitch for Aho to run on, but then he got a couple steps down the line and had to scramble back. 1-1 to Finch. Swing and a miss, protecting the runner who was off with the pitch. And Aho into second base, but now 2 strikes on Finch. One and two the count to the Cyclones' second baseman. Now Wendling out to have a word with Axman. Base hit could score the tying run here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Knew this was going to be a tough ball game. Miege playing in the league up in the city, and a good league at that. Curve, swing and a miss, struck him out. Finch didn't want to do it, but he went around. Strikeout number 7, and the inning is over. No runs for Ottawa, 1 hit, 1 left on base. We'll go to the 6th inning, Miege 4, Ottawa 3. And we'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Cyclone Baseball on KOFO.
Whether it's on the field as a player or tackling your yard as a weekend warrior, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Hospital can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out how by visiting ransom.org.
This KOFO Ottawa Cyclone baseball broadcast from the state tournament in Salina is brought to you in part by Great Life Golf and Fitness of Ottawa. For membership options to the golf course and fitness center, visit online at greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Good luck, Cyclones, from Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is Katie Butts, mortgage professional with People's Bank. If you're buying, building, or refinancing a home now or anytime soon, I can help. Put my years of experience and the People's Mortgage Lending Team on your side, and I promise you a quality home loan experience. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned veteran, call me, Katie Butts, at People's Bank, 785-418-1194, or the bank number, 242-2900. NMLS number 1066393. People's Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Henry Gibson will lead things off for Miege here in the 6th. He's 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. Zach Curry back for his 6th inning of work and throws low, ball 1. Gibson will be followed by Mitch Boylan and then David Robinson. Bottom of the order has hurt the Cyclones here today. Blowing away. 2 balls and no strikes. Line to the second baseman, 1 out. Now Mitch Boylan, who's 2 for 2. He's driven home a run and scored 1. Curry's pitch. Fastball through there for a strike. Chopper to first. Up with it, Bones. Steps on the bag. 2 down. And now David Robinson, whose RBI triple back in the 4th tied the ball game. He scored on a sacrifice fly. He also has a single in the 2nd, an infield single. He's 2 for 2. Hits the first pitch and hits it to deep right center field, but Ray has room, and he'll make the catch. And a 1-2-3 inning worked by Curry here in the 6th. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It remains Miege 4, Ottawa 3, and we'll return after this 1-minute break. This is Cyclone Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing credible opinions for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck in the state tournament. Call Hepner Appraisal Service, 242-6685.
Whether it's on the field as a player or tackling your yard as a weekend warrior, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Hospital can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out how by visiting ransom.org.
Want a bright start to summer? Ask Sherwin-Williams during the National Painting Week sale and save 30% on paints and stains May 19th through the 29th. With colors like pool blue, organic green, and daffodil, we've got everything you need to add a splash of color. Your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams paint store is right around the corner. Find it at sherwinwilliams.com/save. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Cyclones down a run as they come to bat here in the bottom of the 6th. Caleb Schaefer will lead it off, then Trenton Ferguson and Drew Bones. Update for you on that 4A Division II softball game. Burlington got a couple of runs in the 4th. Now Prairie View 8 and Burlington 2. Still trying to come up with a score for you for Spring Hill and Andale Garden Plain. That game being played just down the road at Bill Burke Park here in Salina. Caleb Schaefer is 0 for 2. He's fouled out and struck out. Pitch from Ethan Axman is inside. Now the 1-0 delivery in the dirt. Axman is over 90 pitches now. Remember, the limit is 105. Very unlikely that he can finish this game out. Fastball for a strike, 2-1 now to Schaefer. Pitch down low, 3-1. Cyclones could use that leadoff man on. One pitch, wide drive right to the shortstop. Schaefer hit it on the button, but right at Putz, and there's one away. Now Trenton Ferguson, he's 0 for 2. A strikeout in the 2nd, grounded out to the shortstop in the 4th. Fastball high. Over a bit low, 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Upstairs. Now 3 balls, no strikes. If Ferguson's taking, he should be. And he takes high, ball 4, and the tying run is on. Drew Bones will be the batter, and we're going to see some warm-up action down the right field line now for Miege. Ferguson has good speed at first, 4 stolen bases on the season. Drew Bones has walked and struck out. He reached on that strikeout. He's been on base both times. Throw to first is high, and Welsh had to go upstairs to bring it home. Otherwise, Ferguson probably would have wound up at third. Pitch to Bones. It's the outside corner, 1-0. No pitch. Right through there, 1-1. Runner at first base, 1 out here in the 6th. Ottawa down by a run. Bones bunted at it and missed. Strike 2. Not sure about that strategy right there, if that was called or not. Now he's in the hole, ball and 2 strikes. Another throw to first, and another high throw, and again, Welsh had to go up on tiptoes to bring it in. One-two pitch in the dirt. Wendling blocked it, kept it in front of him. Two and two to Drew Bones. Ferguson at first base represents the tying run. Breaking ball just missed outside. So now Sean Herman has the decision. 3-2-1 out. Do you send the base runner? Bones has struck out 21 times on the season. Another throw to first, and Ferguson is back. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Strike 3 called. Bones took a fastball at the knees, then there's 2 away. And it's strikeout number 8 for Axman. 2 outs, and here's Brock Huddleston. Huddleston is sacrificed and struck out swinging. Axman's pitch. Outside. One to Huddleston. Just away. Chad Bones in the on-deck circle. Two to Huddleston. Is over but low. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4 high. And the lead run is on now at 2 outs. And here comes Dan Mira out of the dugout. That will do it for Axman. So a pitching change will be made here in the bottom of the 6th. The score, Miege 4, Ottawa 3. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Baseball on KOFO.
The next generation of power is at the Home Depot, and it's found in Ryobi One Plus tools. Right now during Ryobi Days, buy a Ryobi One Plus lithium-ion compact drill driver kit and get another select Ryobi One Plus tool free, a $79 value. The same battery runs both tools, plus over 70 other ONE+ tools. So drill it, drive it, cut it, and save during Ryobi days, only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid 5/18 through 6/22.
And now for something deliciously different from Wendy's. Wendy's Double Stack is still an option in the 4 for $4 with a quarter pound of fresh beef, 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink. That's a deal so good it should not exist. Like how owls shouldn't be able to turn their heads all the way around.
Whew, wouldn't like that deal.
The 4 for $4 with your choice of a double stack, junior bacon cheeseburger, or crispy chicken BLT. A deal so great, it's impossibly good, but not for long.
At participating Wendy's for limited time. Meal includes 4-piece chicken nuggets, small fries, and a drink. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Not valid in Alaska and Hawaii.
Left-hander Tegan King, a junior, is the new pitcher for Bishop Miege. Ottawa's going to have Zach Kearns now running out at first base for Brock Huddleston. Trenton Ferguson, runner out at second base. He represents the tying run with 2 outs here in the 6th. Chad Bones, the batter. Chad doubled and drove home a run in the 3rd inning. He is also grounded out to the 3rd baseman. So Axman goes 5 2/3, strikes out 8. Allowed just 4 hits and 3 earned runs. Check that. Actually, 3 earned runs. Bones will stand in. Big at bat right here for the sophomore. Pitch by King. Bones. Swing and a miss out in front of an off-speed pitch. Nothing in 1. In the dirt of Wendling, went down to block it and keep it right there at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners lead away from second and first. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and again, Bones was out in front of that delivery. He's now down to the count, 1-2. Little bit low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Four 3 Miege, bottom of the 6th. 2-2 pitch to Chad Bones. Ground ball to third, knocked down and then fielded by the 3rd baseman, Dumit. He'll step on the bag in front of Ferguson to retire the side. No runs for Ottawa, no hits, 2 men left on base. And we'll go to the 7th inning with the score: Miege 4, Ottawa 3. And we'll return in 1 minute. You're listening to Cyclone Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Want a bright start to summer? Ask Sherwin-Williams during the National Painting Week sale and save 30% on paints and stains May 19th through the 29th. With colors like pool blue, organic green, and daffodil, we've got everything you need to add a splash of color. Your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams paint store is right around the corner. Find it at sherwinwilliams.com/save. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Kansas so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Top of the order for Miege here in the top of the 7th. Carter Putz will lead things off, then Drew Perez and Paul Wendling. Putz is 0 for 3. Hit the ball hard twice. Takes low from Zach Curry, ball 1. Miege looking for insurance runs here. The Fastball outside, 2-0. Inside with a fastball, 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4 inside, and a leadoff walk here in the top of the 7th. And there goes warm-up action down the left field line for Ottawa. Dryston Aho headed down the line along with Chance Crowley. Looks like it's Crowley that will warm up. Sean Herman out of the Cyclone dugout. Brings the infield in to talk. Curry's pitch count is a little over 90 at this point. He will face Drew Perez, who has singled, hit a sacrifice fly, and has bounced out to the second baseman. Throw to first base, runner back. Perez probably bunting here. Squares, takes a strike. Spring Hill beat Andale 7-0 in 4A Division I softball. Bunted. Good bunt down the first base line. Curry will throw a bad throw, and everybody's going to be safe. The ball hit the lip of the infield. Curry picked it up with the glove hand. Should have picked it up barehanded, and instead everybody's safe. And first and second now for Paul Wendling. Wendling is 1 for 3, a third inning single. The sacrifice and an error on the pitcher. First and second, nobody out. Big batter right here. Wendling bunts, back to the mound. Curry will play to first base. They get the out there. They had a chance, I think, at third, but Curry took the safe out. So now one down with runners at second and third for the cleanup man, Nick Purcell. Purcell, 1 for 3, a single in the 5th. Ottawa infield has to come in. Curry from the full windup. Pitch is high. You have to be at least cognizant of a squeeze bunt here. One-oh pitch. Called strike with a fastball. The 1-1 pitch to Purcell. Swing and a miss, 1-2. One and two the count. Second and third, one out. And the pitch. Outside with a fastball, 2-2. Down the line to score comes Putz, and it's a 5-3 ball game. So Purcell gets the job done with the fly to the outfield. And with 2 outs, runner at second, the batter will be Connor Dumit. Dumit is 1 for 3, a single back in the second. He scored a run. Left-handed batter. Curry's pitch. Fisted foul and out of play. Miege with a run home here in the 7th, leading now 5-3. Check of the runner, Perez. Pitch outside to Doom at 1-1. Crowley continues to throw. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off over by the third base dugout. A walk, an error on a sacrifice bunt, and a sacrifice fly. Giving Miege a 2-run lead here. The 1-2 to Doom it. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nope, fouled it off. Just got a piece of it. So Doom it stays alive. That ball actually popped in and out of the glove of Bloomer. Stretch. In the 1-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it, nicked it foul back to the screen. And this is Zach Curry's last batter. He'll hit the 105 pitch count here with this one, I believe. And he swings and misses, striking out. With the damage done, Miege gets a run, no hits, one big Ottawa error, and one left on base. Cyclones will come to bat in the bottom of the 7th, needing a couple, down 5-3. We'll be back in a minute, and you're listening to Cyclone Baseball on KOFO.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball, wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Kansas learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Last chance for the Cyclones. They'll have the top of the order up here in the 7th. Jared Peretti, Chandler Bloomer, and Blaine Ray against Tegan King, who got Chad Bones retired on a grounder to the third baseman to end the 6th. Jared Peretti is 1 for 3, a third-inning double to drive home a run. He's also scored a run. King back to work, and his pitch. Outside corner, strike one called. Peretti swings and misses. He's down in the count 0-2. Just missed low. Ball and 2 strikes. Miege faithful here wanted that call. 1-2 pitch. Line drive up the middle, base hit center field. Peretti stayed with that breaking pitch and lined it back through the box. And the tying run will come to the plate. Hit number 5 for the Cyclones. The second on the game for Jared Peretti. Chandler Bloomer, the batter. Chandler is 2 for 3, singles in the 3rd and the 5th. This matchup, left-hander against left-hander. Stretched by King, the pitch. Up too high. Infield for Miege, looking for a double play ball. Down low, gets away from the catcher. There goes Peretti to second. He makes a wide turn and will hang on right there. So that takes away the chance for a ground ball double play. 2-0 now to Bloomer. Pitch. Inside and almost hit him. So now a 3-0 count. Blaine Ray in the on-deck circle. See if Bloomer's taking here 3-0. He does, and the pitch down low, ball 4, and the tying run's on base. And here comes Dan Mira. So meeting on the mound here with first and second, nobody out for the Cyclones. Aho will run for Bloomer. And Bishop Miege is going to make a pitching change right here. With nobody out in the 7th, pitching change being made. We'll be back in 1 minute. Miege leads 5-3, and this is Cyclone Baseball on KOFO.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Kansas. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Another left-hander on for Miege. Adam White, a senior. He'll face Blaine Ray with the runners at first and second and nobody out here. Single by Jared Perenni and a walk to Chandler Bloomer. Aho running for him. Ray in the game is 0 for 2 with a walk. After 6 innings, Prairie View softball leading Burlington 8-3. In Spring Hill beat Andale 7-0 in 4A Division I softball. So Ray stands in. White from the stretch, and his pitch. Ray showed bunt, took down low. Dumas over at third base is playing a step behind the bag. Welsh at first is a couple of steps behind the bag there. Wendling caught a piece of that last pitch, and he's in pain to the right of the home plate area. That ball down in the dirt, and he went down to block it, and it got a piece of him. Time has been called here. Home plate umpire going out to have a little chat with Adam White as Wendling walks it off. And Prairie View has beaten Burlington 8-5. They play tomorrow at 11 at Tressler Field in Emporia. Here it's 5-3 Miege. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Ottawa has first and second, nobody out. And a 1-0 count to their number 3 hitter, Blaine Ray. Excellent speed on the base paths. 1-0 pitch. Ray again shows bunt. Again, the pitch down low. 2-0 pitch. Bunted. Good one. Down the first base line, but it drifts off foul. Cyclones trying to get the tying run into scoring position here. Bunting with their number 3 hitter. 2-1 now to Ray. Bunted and missed, but the ball rolls away from the catcher. They'll say it's a foul ball, though. So Ray got just a piece of that baseball. So the runners will have to retreat to second and first. Now 2-2 the count. And Ray will be most likely swinging away here. And the pitch. Down low, full count. Three balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, first and second. Big pitch right here by Adam White. And it's outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. The batter will be Keegan Finch. Keegan is 0 for 2 with a walk. Miege will play their infield back. They'll give up a run for 2 outs here. Something hit into the gap could win the ball game for Ottawa. The pitch to Finch. Outside, 1-0. Umpire steps out of the box over to say something to the Miege dugout, and it may be something to do with the ball and strike calls here. The Miege bench got a warning there on balls and strikes. Finch back in. White steps off the rubber. He works from the full windup here. The 1-0 pitch. Ground ball at the middle. That might be 2. And it's off the glove of the second baseman into center field. Brady will score, and the other runners will hold. It's a 1-run ball game. Let's see how that's scored. It's a base hit for Finch and an RBI to make it 5-4. Now Caleb Schaefer, the batter. Lined hard to the shortstop his last time up. He's 0 for 3. Infield comes in for Miege. The pitch to Schaefer. Outside, ball 1. That ball hit toward Perez looked very similar to the ball that the Royals got off the shortstop's glove against Houston in the playoffs a couple of years ago. Base hit center field. 1 run will score. Ray will hold it third. And the game is tied. Caleb Schaefer with a single right through the box. And now Trenton Schaefer can win it. Trenton is 0 for 2 with a walk. 7 hits now for the Cyclones. The infield remains in for Miege. Ray at third. Finch at second. Schaefer at first. Ray's the only man that matters, though. White's pitch. Ground ball, base hit right field. The Cyclones have won it. They get 3 in the 7th and beat Miege here this evening, 6-5. For Ottawa in the 7th. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 3 left on base, and the final score, Cyclone 6, Bishop Miege 5, and we're back with the Advantage Electric postgame show after this timeout. You're listening to Cyclone Baseball on KOFO.
Whether you're building or remodeling, you want your project to be unique to you. Eric Crowley of Advantage Electric can help.
Something recently we've started is custom lighting, making custom lights. I've noticed it's a new trend. Not everybody wants the big, box light fixtures that you can buy. Everybody's looking for something eclectic nowadays and new and a conversation piece.
Your ideas come to life.
Anything and everything that you could think of that you could possibly make a light fixture out of, we could certainly do it.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
It's the geometry teacher who mans the ticket window.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen and store managers who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the graduate who listens to the league championship game on the internet.
It's the parent who sells ads in the school athletic program.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
It's the trainers, equipment managers, and ball boys who never miss a practice.
What makes high school sports here in Kansas so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
High school sports. It's the we that every community needs. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome to the Advantage Electric postgame show. The Cyclones come from 2 down with 3 in the bottom of the 7th to win it here this evening, 6-5 over Bishop Miege. Miege got a run in the top of the 2nd inning on singles by Connor Dumit, Mikey Welsh, and Mitch Moylan. They picked up another run in the 3rd inning, singles by Drew Perez and Paul Wendling, and then run scoring on an error by second baseman Keegan Finch. Ottawa got 3 in their half of the 3rd, an RBI double by Chad Bones, played to the first Cyclone run. He was followed up by Jared Perenni, who also doubled to left, and then the Cyclones scored another run on a pass ball. But Miege got 2 runs in their half of the 4th, an RBI triple by David Robinson, and a sacrifice fly from Perez. And the score was 4-3. Miege got an insurance run in the 7th inning, and they led 5-3 heading into the bottom of the 7th. But Jared Perenni singled to lead off the inning. Chandler Bloomer drew a walk. Miege changed pitchers, went to Adam White. Blaine Ray drew a walk on a 3-2 pitch, and then Keegan Finch hit a ball up the middle that skipped off the second baseman Perez's glove on a high hop to score a run. Caleb Schaefer followed that up with a solid single to center, and then Trenton Ferguson single to right, and the Cyclones win this quarterfinal matchup 6-5. So Ottawa will play tomorrow at 1:15 against Augusta in the semifinal round, and we'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to the Advantage Electric postgame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Electricity. Where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball, wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Kansas learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Cyclones move to 17-5 on the season. They'll play 18-5 Augusta tomorrow in the late game. The other game will be May South and Independence. Those teams playing for a right for the championship game tomorrow at 5:45. The loser will play for third place at 3:30. Here's the line score for this one. For the Cyclones, 6 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, 9 left. For Miege, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 on base. Zach Curry went the distance. He's the winning pitcher. He's 7-0 on the season. And the losing pitcher for Bishop Miege was Adam White in relief. Miege's season finishes 11-12. Ottawa moves on to play tomorrow. Again, in come-from-behind fashion, the Cyclones win it 6-5 here this evening. You've been listening to the Advantage Electric postgame show and Cyclone baseball. And this is Gary Bateman saying so long from Dean Evans Stadium in Salina.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone Baseball from the 4A Division I State Tournament in Salina on KOFO. Brought to you by Hepner Appraisal, Ransom Memorial Hospital, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, People's Bank, the City of Ottawa, Maxwell Chiropractic, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Subway, and the Kansas State Bank. This has been an exclusive broadcast from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
News, weather, sports, and the best country all day long. 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. Here's your exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast.
A home comfort evaluation is just a phone call away, 785-242-9273, to make sure your home stays comfortable all year long. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Tonight overcast with a low of 62. Tomorrow, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 tomorrow afternoon. Partly sunny with a high of 83. Tomorrow night, a 10% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 tomorrow evening. Overcast with a low of 63. Saturday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Overcast with a high of 80. 79 in Wellsville, 78 in Osawatomie. At the Ottawa Municipal Airport, wind is out of the southeast at 17 with gusts as high as 25. Relative humidity is 45%. Barometric pressure is trending downwards at 29 and 58 1/100ths of an inch of mercury. And it's sunny and 79 at KOFO.
How about getting rid of a pound of fat per day with completely safe, effective laser-like lipo? No strenuous dieting or excessive exercising. Now's the time to visit Franklin County Chiropractic and see how Dr. Jade Provo spent the past 5 years in Kansas City helping his patients lose up to a pound a day with this skin-tightening, fat-purging, laser-like lipo treatment. You can get your shape and self-esteem back. Call Dr. Jade Provo at Franklin County Chiropractic for a no-obligation appointment. 785-242-9393.
Do you worry about sorting your medications? Being sure you took the right one at the right time on the right day? Kramer Pharmacy can take the guesswork out of your daily medication issues. No more bottles or pill boxes and no more worry. Kramer Pharmacy offers the Dispill multi-dose packaging system. Each dose is personalized just for you, color-coded by time of day, and they're even detachable if you're on the go. Local and making your prescription needs convenient. Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Call today, 242-2055.
The Ottawa Shopper has a new look with new features. Never miss your favorite TV show with the TV Guides. Find area church times and the popular Kids Talk About God column on the church pages. And get useful employment tips from our weekly Q&A advice column. Call 242-4700 to get your Franklin County address added to our subscription list for free, or pick up the Ottawa Shopper at multiple racks around town. That's 242-4700.
Today's special at El Sol Mexican Restaurant, Flautas Platter, $5.49. El Sol Mexican Restaurant. Appetizers to combination plates, specialty dishes to steak platters. And for Los Niños, a fantastic kids menu. El Sol Mexican Restaurant. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 till 9. Friday and Saturday, 11 till 10. Sunday, 11 till 3 at 210 South Main Street in Ottawa. Find them on Facebook and Twitter and online at OttawaElSolMexicanRestaurant.com. Arvest Bank of Ottawa invite you to join them in fighting hunger and feeding our local community through Arvest's 1 Million Meals Initiative. Now through June 3rd, you can make a monetary donation or donate non-perishable food items at Arvest Bank, 119 East 3rd Street in Ottawa. All of your contributions stay local and benefit ECAN. There's nothing better than you, our local community, coming together to feed your friends and neighbors in need. Join Arvest Bank and their associates in helping provide 1 million meals to hungry families. Thank you for your support.
Don't miss the big Serta Memorial Day mattress sale going on now at Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa. Now is the time to get America's most wanted sleep system, Serta's iComfort or iComfort Hybrid mattresses. Save up to $200 on any mattress or combine it with 5 different adjustable bed options and save up to $1,300. There's also big savings on all Serta Perfect Sleeper mattresses. If you haven't seen the new America's Mattress Gallery inside Messengers, you haven't seen the largest selection of mattresses in East Central Kansas. Get to Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa today for the Serta Memorial Day sale.
When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper, they turned to Wise Guys Construction. Dr. John Gollier.
We knew they were reliable. Their reputation's excellent. I've known Jason and Bill for a long time, and I trusted them to do a good job. They've worked with our staff and kept our hassles to a minimum. No, I would have absolutely no hesitation recommending Wise Guys Construction.
For commercial or residential construction, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
When you're hiring for a growing business, you don't need lots of candidates. You need the right candidates. You need Indeed.com. With an algorithm that positions your job post where quality candidates are and screener questions that help you zero in on the best talent. Indeed.com, the site proven through an independent study to deliver 5 times more hires than any other. New users claim your $50 credit for a sponsored job at Indeed.com/credit. Indeed, the world's #1 job site. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply.
We're kicking off the Memorial Day weekend Save More event at Pandora Jewelry. From May 25th to May 29th, get rewarded for shopping the looks you love. Spend $125, save $25, and the savings don't stop there. Visit your nearest Pandora retailer and shop Pandora Jewelry now. Spend must be before taxes to qualify. Maximum discount $150 per transaction. Not valid on prior purchases or gift cards while supplies last. Restrictions apply and returns and exchanges. See store for details.
Hi, it's Lou Baker from CarStar in Ottawa. We stand behind our repairs with local lifetime warranty and CarStar Limited 5-year nationwide warranty. 1-800-CARSTAR. Relax, we'll take it from here.
Today's special at El Sol Mexican Restaurant, Flautas Platter, $5.49. El Sol Mexican Restaurant, appetizers to combination plates, specialty dishes to steak platters. And for Los Niños, a fantastic kids menu. El Sol Mexican Restaurant, open Monday through Thursday, 11 till 9. Friday and Saturday, 11 till 10. Sunday, 11 till 3 at 210 South Main Street in Ottawa. Find them on Facebook and Twitter and online at OttawaElSolMexicanRestaurant.com. Dingle & Son Mortuary's kind and caring staff is with you and your family every step of the way.
I do have a staff that is extremely talented, but on top of that talent is their desire to please the families that we serve and to take care of all the little things that really make a big difference. There isn't anyone on our staff that isn't totally committed. The caring level and the talent especially is why we're so successful.
When it's time, call 242-2323. Dingle & Son Mortuary, Ottawa.
Changing of the season is always a great time to redecorate. Hey, it's Heidi from Ottawa Paint, Frames, and Decor. Come find a new PPG Pittsburgh paint color to freshen up those walls. And ask me about the new selection of window coverings available. Ottawa Paint, Frames, and Decor, the home of PPG Pittsburgh Paints in downtown Ottawa.
This is Aaron from Beanie's Body Shop in Ottawa. Our May special is 50% off an oil change with the purchase of a $99 AC checkup and service. Beanie's Body Shop in Ottawa. Call 785-242-4082 and schedule your appointment today.
All right, ladies and
gentlemen. The next general consignment auction at the Eastern Kansas Auction Barn is filling up fast. Don't be left out. Consign your items today by calling Daryl Stottlemyre. No need to worry about harmful outside elements because because the Eastern Kansas Auction Barn is a large, indoor, climate-controlled facility. Consignments can be anything: farm implements, lawn and garden equipment, tools, furniture, collectibles. If you have something to sell, call Daryl Sodelmeyer, 785-241-0208, and we'll see you at the next Eastern Kansas Auction Barn auction.
If you have a wagon load of whippersnappers, they'll find food they love at the Brandon Iron Bar and Grill in Princeton. Little buckaroos will clean their plates while you enjoy a great dinner where we do all the work. Join us soon at the Brandon Iron, right off Highway 59 in Princeton.
Make the Princeton Quick Stop part of your morning routine. Roll those kids out of bed and stop by for a hot slice of breakfast pizza, a breakfast burrito, juice, and yeah, the coffee's hot and ready too. 7 Seaters, providing Princeton and the surrounding communities with 10 years of service, selection, and satisfaction.
Don't miss the big Serta Memorial Day mattress sale going on now at Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa. Now is the time to get America's most wanted sleep system, Serta's iComfort or iComfort Hybrid mattresses. Save up to $200 on any mattress or combine it with 5 different adjustable bed options and save up to $1,300. There's also big savings on all Serta Perfect Sleeper mattresses. If you haven't seen the new America's Mattress Gallery inside Messengers, you haven't seen the largest selection of mattresses in East Central Kansas. Get to Messengers Home Furnishings in South Ottawa today for the Serta Memorial Day sale.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Changing of the season is always a great time to redecorate. Hey, it's Heidi from Ottawa Paint, Frames, and Decor. Come find a new PPG Pittsburgh paint color to freshen up those walls. And ask me about the new selection of window coverings available. Ottawa Paint, Frames, and Decor, the home of PPG Pittsburgh Paints in downtown Ottawa.
We're chatting with Eric from DIY Supply in South Ottawa. With Memorial Day, I know you have a lot going on.
That's right, Brian. Our garden area is still booming. We still have plants through this weekend. We have the tomatoes, cabbage, and squash on sale for 79 cents for a 4-pack, including our hanging baskets are still $4.99, and we have assorted herbs, vegetables. It all makes for a happy garden. We close at 5 on Monday. Come see us this Memorial Day weekend. DIY Supply, Ottawa's do-it-yourself store.
It's Macy's Memorial Day mattress sale with specials now through Monday from Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and more. And queen mattress sets starting at $299. Get free mattress delivery with a minimum purchase of $787. Shop our stores, go to Macys.com, or call 1-800-MACY-BED. Macy's Memorial Day mattress sale. Savings off regular and sale prices. Exclusions apply. See store for details.
Running low on the stuff you need? Time for a Target run. Get Dixie 55-count paper plates for $3.19 and Lay's potato chips 2 for just $4. Get everyday low prices on everyday essentials. Target run and done. Running low on the stuff you need? Time for a Target run. Get Pepperidge Farm Cheddar Goldfish just $1.99. And while you're there, select Market Pantry ground beef is buy one, get one 50% off. Get everyday low prices on everyday essentials. Target run and done. Prices good through May 27, 2017. Pricing and availability may vary.
Hi, everybody. This is Denny Matthews, the voice of the Royals. Don't miss a game, home or away, this year. Keep it locked onto your source for information and entertainment. And Royals baseball in East Central Kansas, 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
Information and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Here's the latest from ABC News. I'm Brian Clark. Polls are closed in Montana's special election for the state's lone congressional seat. There's been nationwide attention on this race, especially after Republican candidate Greg Gianforte was cited for misdemeanor assault after an alleged election eve incident with a reporter. ABC's Clayton Sandell has more from Bozeman, Montana.
Today, Gianforte nowhere to be seen, canceling appearances, his headquarters dark, and voters we talked to today are split.
I don't think that his little slip up right there really affects how I don't think that he's going to represent our state.
I don't think Mr. Gianforte is prepared for politics.
This hotly contested race is seen as a test of support for President Trump, who just yesterday was praising Gianforte in this robocall to voters.
He's a wonderful guy.
He knows how to win.
The president's now in Sicily. He'll meet with world leaders at the G7 summit. But sources tell ABC News the president's son-in-law and senior advisor, Jared Kushner, now a focus of the FBI investigation into Russian meddling in last year's election. ABC senior justice correspondent Pierre Thomas says Kushner's admitted to conversations with 2 Russian officials last year, but that doesn't mean he's suspected of wrongdoing.
Kushner also participated in a meeting with former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn and the Russian ambassador before President Trump's inauguration. Flynn, we know, is the subject of an FBI investigation.
The Democratic National Committee says Kushner's security clearance should be suspended until the probe is complete. The Atlantic hurricane season begins a week from today. Forecasters calling for an above-normal hurricane season. Ben Friedman, the acting administrator of NOAA, predicts 11 to 17 tropical storms. He says 5 to 9 will become hurricanes, and
2 to 4 of those hurricanes will become major hurricanes of Category 3 strength or higher.
This is ABC News.
It's Macy's Memorial Day Furniture and Rug Sale. Save on furniture supervised for your bedroom, living room, dining room, outdoors, and more. Get special financing on a furniture purchase of $499 or more on your Macy's card. Plus, shop Macy's.com or call 1-800-BUY-MACY. Macy's Memorial Day Furniture and Rug Sale with supervised for your entire home. Savings off regular and sale prices. Subject to credit approval. See sales associate for details.
Are you playing horseshoes?
Sure am. Something about this song always puts me in the mood for summertime fun.
Yeah, but this is an office, and it's not a backyard barbecue.
Hey, it could be a barbecue if you help me hammer in this badminton.